everyone, my name is Evelyn Natalia Agustin from SMP Negeri 2 Salatiga. First, I thank to God because of His love, I can stand up and give my speech today. I also thank to my teacher for giving me the opportunity to take part in an English speech contest held by BPJP Jateng. So, on this occasion, I will make a speech with the title, I am a great pelajar Pancasila. Pancasila comes from Sanskrit, Panca and Sila. Panca, which means 5, and Sila, which means foundation. So, Pancasila are the 5 basic concepts that become the ideology of the Indonesian state put forward by the late President Sukarno. Pelajar Pancasila are the embodiment of Indonesian students as lifelong students who have global competence and behave in accordance with Pancasila values, with 6 main characteristics. First, have faith, fear God Almighty, and have noble character. Indonesian students who believe, fear God Almighty, and have noble character are students who have good morals in relations to God Almighty. Examples of having faith, fearing God Almighty, and having noble character in daily lives are saying and doing good according to religious teachings. Second, global diversity. Indonesian students maintain their noble culture, locality, and identity, and remain open-minded in interacting with other cultures. So, as to foster a sense of mutual respect and the possibility of forming a noble culture that is positive and does not conflict with the nation's noble culture. Indonesia has various cultures, right? So, we as Indonesian students must maintain the existing culture. Third, work together. Indonesian students have the ability to work together, namely the ability to carry out activities together voluntarily, so that the activities carried out can run smoothly, easily, and likely. The key elements of gotong royong are collaboration, sharing, and caring. Then, do you prefer to work together or individually when doing assignments? I prefer to work together rather than individually, because the task feels light and gets done quickly. Fourth, independent. Indonesia students is independent students, namely students who are responsible for their learning processes and outcomes. The key elements of being independent consist of self-awareness, and the situation one is facing as well as self-regulation. Fifth, critical reasoning. Students who think critically are able to objectively process both qualitative and quantitative information, build relationship between various information, analyze information, evaluate and conclude it. Sixth, creative. Creative students are able to modify and produce something original, meaningful, useful, and impactful. The key elements of being creative consist of generating original ideas and producing original works and actions. Then, is being a pelajar Pancasila important? The Pelajar Pancasila profile was coined as a guideline for Indonesian education, not only for education policy at the national level, but it is hoped that it will also become a guideline for educators in building children's character in smaller study spaces. In the Pelajar Pancasila profile, we are not also taught education. Here we are also invited to play, be creative, and express all the ideas we have. Then, how do students express their ideas? Students will express their ideas in P5 activities or proyek penguatan profil belajar Pancasila. So, what is P5? P5 is cross-disciplinary learning to observe and think about solutions to problems in the surrounding environment. Interesting, right? So, not only developing in education, but students can also develop in attitude, creativity, and mindset. Remember, we must always practice Pancasila values in our daily life. It is our duty and responsibility to ensure that Pancasila is always present in every corner of our heart, soul, and mind. That's my speech. Thank you and see you next time.